If you have knee pain, you need to know this. Around it, there are a series of very important muscles that form four walls. The quadriceps muscle. In front, one of the most important ones stabilizes the knee and helps us extend the leg. Lateral muscles like the gluteals and the tensor fasciae latae, which stabilize the knee laterally. Posterior muscles, the hamstrings, which are responsible for stabilizing the knee again, especially in sports like soccer, and also help us flex the knee inward. And finally, less important but still necessary to work on, is the inner wall, or the adductors, which are located on the inner edge of the knee. I want to show you how to work all these muscles, these four walls, in two different ways, with two different levels of difficulty, so you can improve your performance. So if you have knee pain, whatever the cause, osteoarthritis, meniscus issues, chondromalacia, any type of condition, I assure you that by improving the muscles around it, you'll be able to relieve the symptoms and reduce the pain. Alright, let's get started. First exercise to work the front muscles of the quadriceps in your leg. For this, I want you to lie on your back and place one leg bent and the other leg completely straight. From here, from this comfortable position, obviously you can place a small pillow under your head to be more comfortable. What I want you to do is bring your toes towards you and keep your leg completely straight. Next, gather your courage and lift your leg a little off the floor. You don't need to lift it too much, just 2 or 3 centimeters will be more than enough. Let me show you from another angle, and keep that contraction strong right here at your quadriceps with your knee fully extended. Let's do it with the other side so you can see it better from here. Again, I rest my leg, toes pointing toward me, knee fully extended, and I lift and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and relax. Key points: straight knee, toes toward you. And we lift where we feel the effort, especially in the front part of our thigh. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. We are going to do 2 sets, the first one with a lower difficulty and the second one with a slightly higher difficulty. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. That's 3. Up. 4. It's important to try it at home. Stick with the difficulty level that suits you best and do 2 to 4 sets of 10 repetitions each. 6. I'm already starting to feel discomfort in the front part of my thigh. Muscle work, muscle fatigue. 7. I relax. I have 3 left. Up, I lift. Avoiding compensation. 2 last repetitions. Up, I lift. We switch cameras again. 9, last repetition. Up. And 10, very good, great sensations in the front part of our quadriceps. Now we want to do a slightly more complicated exercise. We get a small pillow. Well, calling it small is really relative. I grab the one from the back of my sofa, and from here what I want you to do is a knee extension, just like what we've done, but using that cushion for support, which will help work the inner part of the quadriceps. For those who don't know, it's the inner part of the knee, and the most important part for maintaining the health of this joint. Let's go for it. Lie on your back in a comfortable position. From here I want my right knee to be well supported against the cushion. I lift my leg, stretch it out completely, and bring the toes toward me, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Let's switch the camera so you can see it a little differently. And again I rest my knee, extend my toes, not so much toward the ceiling but slightly outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax. That knee might make a little noise, it might crack a bit, but it's absolutely nothing to worry about. If it bothers you a lot, play around a bit with the rotation of your leg until you find a movement that makes less cracking, or even none at all. Let's go again. Lift up, toes toward me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Let's go for it. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. That's 4. Look at me. I don't know if you heard it, but my knee just cracked and it's absolutely fine. The sound doesn't have to be related to more pain, more damage, or more friction in the joint. Let's go for the 5th one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax, relax. How many have we done? 6, 7? I wasn't born to count. Let's switch cameras again. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Let's do 3 more and then we'll move on to the back of the leg. It goes fast, right? 8. Evaluate these 2 exercises, do them at home, and stick with the one that gives you the best feeling, the one that makes you feel the most fatigue and muscle work. Here in front, 9, and work it in 2 to 4 sets of 10 repetitions, 3 or 4 times a week. Very good. Let's relax, take a breath, remove this cushion from here, we don't need it anymore, and put it back near our sofa. And now let's move on to our exercise for the back of the leg. We've worked, which one do you say, the front part? Now let's turn that leg around and work the hamstrings, which are these muscles in the back. For that we're going to lie face down. I just want to remind you that those of you with lower back pain can place a cushion right at this level. Let me move the mic so it doesn't get disconnected, so that your lower back suffers less and you don't feel discomfort. I recommend that you place that cushion right at the pelvic area, and you can already feel some relief because yes, I also have a bit of lower back pain these days. As you can see, this happens to everyone, even to those of us who exercise. From here, I want you to think about your left leg, your heel, and your knee, and I want you to curl that heel up as much as possible, as if you wanted to hit your buttock. With it, some of you will get closer, others farther. I can only reach up to here, I go down little by little, my toes touches the ground and I go back up. It's not very hard, it's not very complicated, but the toes are the tricky part. I always like to point it down, towards myself. To enhance the effect and the work of the hamstring muscles, we're switching cameras so you can get a better view of the exercise. We go down and as soon as we touch, I go back up. How many is that? I think that's 4 as well. What you could do is place a small weight at the ankle to make the exercise more challenging. 5, 5 more we touch. Bend, 6. We touch. We bend, 7. I touch down. We bend, 8. I have 2 left, touch up, 9, last repetition. Pleasant exercise which, although it doesn't produce a great muscular effort, does start to warm up the back of the thigh, especially here, giving a very, very interesting muscular workout. And 10, very good. This is the first variation of this hamstring exercise that I wanted to show you. To do the second one, first we're going to need to change the camera so you can see me well, that's it. And secondly, a sheet of paper which I have here with me. I want you to fold that mat well, so that it's completely folded and your back is supported right up to here, so that your legs are free. Let me show you, with this sheet placed on the floor. My pelvis rests on this mat, my legs are free and in contact with the floor, and my foot is resting on the sheet of paper. What we're going to do is a dragging exercise. Where's my control? Here? In which we're basically going to fully extend the leg and then flex it, taking advantage of the fact that the surface of the sheet is slippery and allows us to perform the movement correctly. This will make the muscles work properly and in a different way. If we want to make it more challenging, we can again place a small weight here at the ankle to make it harder, or even do it with both feet. I'm going to go ahead and do it with both feet, because it's an extremely good exercise for the hamstring muscles. Just make sure you place both heels properly on that sheet, which I'm going to adjust better, like this. We fully extend the legs and then bend them, taking advantage of the sliding motion. The sliding of that sheet of paper can also be done with a sturdy paper plate or any kind of material. It could be a cloth. It will largely depend on the quality of your floor, whether it's tile, parquet, etc. We've done 4, bend, let's go again, extend. Bend, 5. great effort. You don't feel it as much here. At the back of the legs, the hamstring muscles are harder to target when it comes to working them in terms of muscle control. So just close your eyes, focus, think about working the back of your thighs and do the exercise slowly and with control. How many have we done? I think 6. Let's extend. We bend. 7. Let's go for the last ones. I extend. I bend. 8. I have 2 left. I bend. 9. Last repetition. I extend. I bend. Very good, good job. On the posterior side, we have finished with that second wall of the leg muscles. Let me quickly remind you what we're doing. Working on the 4 muscular walls of my leg. We have worked on the quadriceps in the front, we just worked on the hamstrings in the back, now we're going to work on the inner part. Adductors, which for me is the least important part but also the weakest in most people. In fact, I encourage you to do this exercise with me so you can do it. For this we are going to need a towel, which I have right here. We are going to lie on our backs and place that towel exactly between our knees. An isometric exercise. Here you won't see much loss of strength, but I assure you that in the next one you will. Roll up that towel well to form a sort of little ball and place it exactly between your knees. I want you to get comfortable and enjoy the moment. Okay, I want you to take a breath and as you exhale, squeeze that towel. Feel the strength in your adductors, which are those inner thigh muscles from your groin to your knee. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax, but don't relax so much that the towel falls. No, just try to relax enough to release the pressure on it. Let's go again. Towel in place. Squeeze tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Even if you can't see it, I'm doing the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. This is the magic of isometric exercises where there is muscle force. 2, 3, 4 and 5. But you don't see any kind of movement. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Press 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. We've done 3 or 4. I'm not sure. Let's go for the 5th. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I have 2 left. Just press 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Last repetition. Let's go for it. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10. It may not seem like it, but I assure you this silly exercise has actually made me feel some fatigue and muscle stress between my legs. Now let's get on our side to do a new exercise for the adductors. Remember, we're looking at a simpler exercise and another one that's a bit more complicated. I'm going to use the towel, which has come in handy, to support my head and get comfortable on my side. From here, I want your front leg, look, to rest like this, with your foot on the floor. If that's not possible, you can also leave it like this, no problem, but the exercise will be a little less effective. Try it, get into this position as best as you can, bring your toes toward you with the opposite leg. You know what I like? And from here we lift that knee and leg just a few centimeters off the ground and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. Wow. This first repetition was already pretty hard for me, just so you realize how weak those adductor muscles are. In most people, let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's switch cameras so you can see my body from another angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Let's pull again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Let's go again. 5. Up. 6. Last 4. We switch. 7. 3 left. Up. 8. Last 2. 9. Let's go for it. And 10. Wow. We relax, take a breath, and now we're going to work on that last wall. Remember? We worked the front part, quadriceps muscle, the back part, hamstring muscle, the inner part, adductors. Now we have the outer part left. And fortunately, I don't need to change position. I'm going to stay in the same position and bend my knees. Remember, this is an easy level. I want my heels to be together. This is one of my favorite exercises. You probably already know that. And those heels should be right under my buttocks. From here, with both feet pressed together, I'm going to open my legs like a book, okay? While the bottom leg stays in place. I don't want my back to move or to roll along the floor. I want the movement to be isolated. Here at my hip, I go down slowly, the knees barely touch, and I open again. What a great exercise, right? If it hurts at the end of the movement, well, open it a little less, okay? Try to make sure the exercise isn't painful. Let's go up 3. Where should we feel it? Here in the back, right? In the gluteus maximus. It's a really good exercise. I like it a lot. It also works the gluteus medius a lot, which is responsible for that angulation of the leg. Well, it's better if we don't go into details so we don't make it too complicated, but it's going to help you maintain good knee health. We're at 5. 6. Could I do this exercise all day? That's how good it is because of the strong connection between my mind and my glute. 6 or 7, I don't really know, honestly. 8, 9, last rep, open up, and 10, that's great. Now let's switch and make the exercise a little bit harder. Pay close attention. I fully extend my leg. What this does is increase the lever arm between my hip and my foot. From here, I'm going to bring my toes toward me. You know I'm a stickler for this, and lift my leg a few centimeters off the ground. I hold for a few seconds and feel the contraction, the tightness here at my hip. This is pure work for the gluteus medius, essential for the good health of your legs. I touch down, lower my foot, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I touch down and let's go up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. We touch down and up. We've done 3. We touch. Up. I hold the position for a few seconds. 4. Up. 4. Up. 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Thank you. Up. 6. Open. Up. 7. I only have 3 left. Up. Thank you. 8. Last 2. Up. 9. Up. 10. I rest one leg over the other, take a little break, and sit down to give you my sincerest congratulations for making it to the end of the video. I hope you did these exercises with me, and I have a little surprise prepared for you. And for all those people committed to the health of their knee who have made it this far to the end of the video. I have a very special video that I've prepared, and I'm going to leave it here for you, where I'll show you the real and tangible keys to truly getting rid of that knee pain. A video that will help you open your eyes and see a clear path to the elimination of that discomfort and the maintenance of good knee health for the rest of your life. So I hope you can click up there or in the first comment or in the video description where I've left those links for you to watch them without any problem. That's all. I hope you can share this video with everyone who needs it. You know, help me make physical therapy accessible to everyone and help me get rid of knee pain and improve the quality of life for hundreds and thousands of people. I say goodbye to you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for staying until the end, and I hope to see you again very soon in one of my other videos. Bye, friends.